Hello, folks. I'm John Mavro. This is my basement. You are watching the Mavro Show, episode dose. So, please enjoy. It was a pretty hard fall, right?
Boys.
Yo.
Hey, Jake.
Jake.
What's going on? How are you, dude?
I'm well.
Good.
Doing
good.
well.
Yeah. What have you been up to? You taking the break off the tour now, I guess?
Hanging out. I've been reading. Really. I've been.
Yeah.
I've just been doing like repetitive shit.
So you've been doing nothing, right?
Like I really don't want to bore you guys.
Well, give us something to work with.
I was in Paris the other day with Kanye.
Kanye.
That's one thing.
Yeah. He wants me to help him design some fashion line, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't think I'm the person for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
Yeah, I was telling Brad the other day. I think he should stick to music. And a good
Like Brad,
chuckle over
because
that
me and
piece
Brad
of,
go way back.
Like Brad Jeffers.
Brad
I know Brad
Brad
Jeffers
Jefferson.
too. Brad Jefferson.
No,
We go
what are
way
the humans call them? Pitt. Him and Angie were out flying jets.
Oh,
Jets.
that sounds.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was what's the time right now, guys?
It's 5 o'clock.
I'm supposed to call what's his name? I'm supposed to go deep sea diving with what is his name? He plays the bass like a sprightly lefty.
Paul McCartney from the Beatles.
Yes, yes, yeah. He keeps calling me. It's creepy.
I don't even understand what you're saying right now.
Yeah, those words aren't even
I know.
coming out in English.
I was supposed to kick it with Pac and Biggie tonight. It's gonna happen.
Wait a second, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Pac and
yeah,
Big have been
yeah.
dead for over 10 years.
Everyone knows that.
The promise. It's been broken. Yeah, you can't tell anyone about that. Seriously.
No.
I
can keep a
No.
secret. I don't
Yeah,
know if I
I'm
can.
not gonna-
Seriously.
Yeah, that's.
I've broken promises before, but
Yeah, it's funny. I was actually scuba diving again with Tom Hanks, and we invented this form of breathing without scuba equipment.
So now you're a demigod. You're half god now. You and Tom Hanks are now gods. That's pretty chill.
I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
man.
So let me get this straight then. Yeah, in the past 24 hours, as you so would have us believe, you've been to Paris with Kanye West to make shoes, then laughed about it with Brad Pitt.
and Angelina.
With
Brad Pitt.
We had one of those good those yucks. Yeah, a good yucker.
Good
Yeah,
chuckles,
do I know those?
Yeah, and then apparently what happened after that is that, you were avoiding Sir Paul McCartney's phone calls.
he was knighted a few years ago.
Because he calls
Really
everyone.
creepy though. I'm serious.
Because he calls everyone, yeah. And then,
Wow.
after that, you were chilling with Tupac and Biggie, who are dead, to the best of my knowledge.
If you say that again, I'm gonna have to strike you.
He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything.
But then, and after that, you became a fucking superhero when you created underwater breathing techniques with fucking Tom Hanks.
It's like it's like lame. You know what I mean? I'm waiting in the mail for my time machine though, and that
that's
should be
really
cool. That's when things are gonna start picking up in my life.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
I did actually do something very exciting. I acquired this internet talk show that, because again the whole elite thing that now I now own. It's now about me. It's called the Mavro Show.
What the
Because I'm so powerful.
This show's called the Mavro Show.
No, it's not. It's called the John and Lewis Show.
It's called the Mavro Show. That's what you're here for.
Oh man. I don't know how to tell you guys this. You guys are fired.
Yeah, I thought so. We should have gotten fucking Drake.
It's a Jake Epstein show now. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you are now watching the second episode of the Mavro Show. I'm just going to hop right into it. Our first guest was the last time. If you want. And now this guest, this time, pan zoom to Mr. Jake Epstein.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, first things first. Thanks for giving us your show back. And
No, you're not getting the jacket back. How are you, man? Thanks for letting me be a guest on your show.
Thank you
I'm very honored.
for coming. The only reason you're on the show right now that we got you is because you are on break from touring.
I think it's the only reason why you're on this show is because
We have your mother ransom.
we did something, yeah.
How did you get the part in Swing Awakening?
Well, I had auditioned.
I'm sure no one's asked you that before.
I had auditioned to be the replacement on Broadway.
Okay.
This was a little while ago, and I didn't get the part. And then the tour came to Toronto very recently, and I was this like massive fan of the show. I came
Did
to
you see it? Or
Yeah, I
you
saw it
on
like
the
multiple
show?
times, and I actually met a bunch of people in the cast, hung out with them, became friends with them.
Oh, wicked.
And they were looking. The main guy in the show was leaving, and they were like frantically looking for someone to replace him, and they couldn't find anybody. And it was through like me hanging out with the cast that someone mentioned to the director. They were like, "Hey, did you see this guy?" And the director, Michael Mayer, was like, "Oh yeah, we saw him a year ago. We really liked him." So they had me fly to New York and do another audition, and I ended up getting the part. At the beginning of Degrassi, my character Craig he had a band, so we had to play a bunch of songs, and they'd always have these kind of generic, like garage rock sounding songs. And I think after a while, because they knew that I played guitar, they were just like, "Can you just give us something like generic? Like it just needs to sound like seriously." They're like, "Just needs to sound
and 30
like."
seconds later, I gave him 8 songs.
So I played like every power chord I knew,
That's
and so
fucking
then
brilliant.
so they were just like, "Oh, cool! Like we'll use you to write songs." So they let me write a bunch of tunes, and then later on for some other stuff. But it's funny, like, because during high school, I went through all these different phases of music. I had this weird like obsession with funk music.
Yeah.
And there's like a season on Degrassi where my band is like, it's like these kind of strange like kind of funk rock songs.
Yeah.
And then I started playing. I got really into like Pete Seeger and Woody Guthrie and Bob Dylan, and then all of a sudden my character's like playing acoustic guitar on the show. Like it was really kind of my own musical taste.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Was kind of influential, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you so much, honestly.
Pleasure.
For doing this and just putting up with us in general. I just want to thank you for that.
You're welcome for all that.
This show's called the Mavro Show.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah.
No, it's the John and Lewis Do Wacky Things show.
No, that was the original title.
Just take that one more time, please.
No, let's take the whole one back from when you were quiet.